Okay, we've got a lot of UFO videos to check out today, so get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, to start with, well, I thought we would just do a whole episode looking at UFO videos. I've seen a whole bunch of them popping up on my feed today, and some of them are pretty fun. But the first one is a UFO or drone or whatever it is, one of these objects that are appearing over the UK bases. And I think this was at Lakenheath RAF base in the UK, and we see this triangular looking craft. Check it out.
Now I think the lights do give it the appearance like it's a triangle. But, okay, so now it looks like a more like a green light, the bottom one. But it could be that the red and the green one might be the main wing, and the white one might be the tail, of like a standard plane configuration, potentially. But there's not really any way of telling because it's so dark. But the weird thing for me is that there's no flashing lights on it at all.
Yeah, there's no flashing lights. It's not a plane. Okay, here's a close-up of it. A closer shot of this thing. Yeah, right there. Yeah, what is that? What is that? And this was shared by Ronnie Vernet, the journalist who went down to the Amazon to capture footage of the phenomenon that was gripping some villages in the Amazon. And he got UFOs, and he also got paranormal activity, and he's supposedly going to release that at some point in the near future, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Of course, people are speculating that it's a TR-3B, you know, one of the triangular craft in the possession of the UFO control group. And it could well be. I mean, who knows? But why would a TR-3B be hanging around one of these Air Force bases in the UK? Maybe it's, you know, on guard against the NHI, the non-human ships. Hard to say, guys. Are they all ours? Are they all actual drones? It doesn't appear at this point that they're all actually just drones. Looks like some of them are definitely anomalous, but could some of them be ours? And if they are ours, or if they are human craft, why are they hanging around these Air Force bases? It doesn't seem to make a lot of sense that they would allow themselves to be caught on camera like this, unless they were called out, maybe to guard against the more anomalous craft. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. But we actually have a lot more UFO videos to take a look at today. Oh, and by the way, the activity in the UK still seems to be going on. Chris Sharp says, update, local people are telling me that there's lots of activity outside Lakenheath again with multiple drones seen, or drones, whatever they are. However, it isn't certain whether they're USAF or not, and this was on the 29th. People have been diving into the Manchester UFO video and pulling up some interesting things. This is the date and flight of the Manchester runway UFO. It's been ID'd. So there you go. Hopefully you can read that. I have found the date and time of this UFO that appeared in Manchester, and it actually was in June. 19th of June. All of the planes were lined up exactly as they are in the video. And the video was taken from an EasyJet. Weather on that day was rain. Yeah, very interesting. So if I'm understanding this right, that is not one of the recent UFOs gripping the UK. This is actually an older event where you see the sphere touching down on the base. And we get this AI reconstruction here, or this AI enhancement of this object, whatever it is. A really intriguing looking object. People have done even more breakdowns of what that sphere is, or might be. We get this thing right here as a possible visualization of this object. I don't know how much of this is imagination or artistic license, and how much of this is actually using what we can see in the image to make sense of this thing. But it almost looks like it has a camera there, right? I doubt that's what it is, but it is interesting that it has this round orifice-looking thing. Hey, maybe it's the mouth. I don't know. But really, really intriguing I love that people are digging into this, and now we know that this is not from one of the recent sightings over the UK bases, but this is an older sighting in June, if that information is correct. Here's the original Reddit page where the information about the Manchester flight was shared. And here from Chris Ramsey is a stabilized video of the UFO or whatever it was in Arizona. I think I shared that the other day. And we have this object here that is, looks like kind of a saucer. And apparently that is what the witness was reporting, was a saucer-like shape in the sky. Who knows, guys? I mean, there are saucers and people do get these things on camera. So could that be one? Hey, let me know what you think in the comments below. There's also another really intriguing saucer sent to me by Nico, and I've got to share that with you. If I can find it, here it is. This UFO UAP footage is actually good, and this is from the UK. A farmer supposedly filmed this in Devon, UK. I mean, again, who knows? Who knows? This could all be a hoax. I mean, this is one of those that looks too good to be true. It really does. You get this classic saucer just zooming along in the trees. I don't know what to make of this, guys, if this is legit or not. Yeah, and then it just blinks out of existence. I'm thinking this is a hoax. When it has a dramatic ending like that, that's usually the sign of a filmmaker involved. When it just shoots off all of a sudden, I think that's probably a hoax. But it is interesting that you have this dog running out from the tree line just right at that moment, as if running away from whatever's there, and it even kind of like looks back over his shoulder as if to say, "What the heck was going on there?" Does it look back over his shoulder? Yeah, I think right there, maybe. The pixel quality isn't great. Anyway, let me know what you think. I think that's probably a hoax, one of those too good to be true UFOs. This one was supposedly filmed in Mexico on November 25th. This plasma-like sphere that just slowly descends over this town. Is this legit, or is it maybe a cloud, a misidentified cloud? Just some crazy, weird atmospheric condition, just a totally mundane phenomenon that just happens to look pretty cool? Or is this something more anomalous? I have no idea what to make of this footage, so let me know what you guys think. Oh, this is a wild one shared by Think Tank. UAP responds back with a laser. What? Oh! I love their interaction with this when this thing blasts them with a laser. Check it out.
Tipo, es que debe ser un metal grande o un...
Yeah, not from here, but yeah, this is a really cool video of this object in the sky, and when they start filming it, it beams them with a laser light. That is crazy, and their reactions to it seems very genuine. Oh! That's probably about how I would react. Of course, it's not moving around or doing any fancy features, or any fancy maneuvers. So could this be an actual drone with some sort of laser on it that's just beaming them for laughs? Or is this something more anomalous? I would love some answers, guys. Let me know what you think. Here's one I saw a day or two ago, and I dismissed it thinking it was just spotlights, and I still think it might be spotlights. But it does get awfully interesting toward the end. It really does. You got all these UFOs just moving around, or spotlights moving around, whatever they are, and then they all kind of come over here and congeal, and then things get a little more spicy. I'm going to fast forward it a bit because it's a 3.5 minute long segment. But yeah, they're doing their thing, just flying around like spotlights do, or whatever they are, and forming various patterns and stuff. But then something interesting happens. Yeah, there we go. Then this other object appears, very, very bright object. And that is the intriguing thing, because I don't think you could replicate that with a spotlight. To me, that is too bright to be a spotlight. I don't know what that is, and there's this interesting line there and there coming off the side of it. Could that be a plane flying through the cloud, and somebody happens to be shining spotlights at the same time. It looks, way too high to be a satellite tower or something like that. That's pretty high up there. But then you have these objects here. I would feel a lot better about these objects if they were moving, beyond the clouds. If it, not just a spotlight projected on the clouds. So I'm really not sure about this one. But that white light there is really intriguing to me. And it makes me wonder if these other objects, or whatever they are, might be more anomalous too. So yeah, I don't know about this one, and neither does this poster Tom Thompson. He actually made a post about this, saying people were giving him a hard time. He says, "People, before anyone accuses me of being a turd, I just want to be clear, I am not making any proclamation about what was captured in any of this footage. When I watched the first few seconds of this footage, I thought it was just some spotlights, as did I. However, I've had numerous witnesses in the last 24 hours flood my DMs and my email saying that they were certain that despite looking very much like spotlights, these were something else." Now he says witnesses, so I'm taking this to mean they were actually there and saw this, but who knows? Then I went and scanned around social media and saw the same thing. As a result, I am just sharing the information that I'm coming across. I know that the footage looks a certain way to the eye, but we all know that there has been quite a bit going on over the last few days, and it all should be documented, discussed, and analyzed. So yeah, absolutely, we need to just keep our heads and look at it and try to make the best determination we can of it. I dismissed this out of hand when I first saw this, but upon rewatching it and particularly seeing this light right there, makes me think something more anomalous might be going on, and it's giving this weird beam out to the sides of it, and it has these other shapes moving around it. Very interesting, guys. So let me know what you think about this UFO and all the other UFOs shared today in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I sure would appreciate it. Smash the like button and the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media. There's Facebook and Twitter links below. Love to see you guys there. If you want to support Cosmic Road in a bigger way, consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store below, or by becoming a channel member, because channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you. Meanwhile, there's plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.